like I said, the poor lady who divorced her husband, I'm sure she had plenty of good reason. You know, it wasn't just whatever. Even though that video probably did make her look pretty bad, because later on well, no, I don't know if this is the same lady. I think I watched another video where they were showing this lady, she left her husband, and then they were trying to show, they never did say her bad reasons of why. She's like, oh, he's a good husband, he was my best friend, but, you know, oh yeah, this is another video, because this is one I watched today, and it was pretty good too, you know, and they never did specify why the fuck she left his ass, you know, because I'm sure there was really good reasons for her to fucking leave his ass, you know, that wasn't stated, and maybe she was just saying he was my best friend, and he was whatever, because, and he was a good husband, which was, you know, oh, why would you dump this guy, but, you know what I mean, I don't know, but I like I said, the shit that she didn't say is the shit that is the reason that fucking shit happened, that probably most women go through. And then, okay, he obviously said, one of the other guys talked about this guy who posted these videos, about this lady who posted these videos, that she friend zoned him, which maybe she did, maybe she did, maybe they were together 30 years, I don't know exact, but I think they're gonna get a little dry, right? It's gonna get dry, so it could have happened naturally, that they just couldn't, whatever, a lot, or even like, you know what I mean, how that fucking happens. And so both of them friend zoned each other, but they were in the friend zone apparently, because she's calling him her best friend, like she's a roommate, like she's not, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be more than just best friends, because that's, you're my best friend, you're my freaking friend zoned. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh god, but that guy pumped up a pretty good point. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, right? And he's like, and then he also, because it's funny, he's like, oh my god, she has a roster because of all the guys she's, you know, in the 2 years that they were already divorced, that she'd been having sex with, friends with benefits, dating. She was dating 4 guys at one time. That's like, holy fucking shit. So she's doing pretty damn good. Yeah, this was definitely another lady, but he was like, I can't believe she has a roster, and she's telling it on YouTube. Because they were calling her, unfortunately they were using the whole word, like she's out there trying to get some, you know what, that her husband wasn't giving her, right? And she's 60 or 65, and some of these guys were younger. Like her first one was like, I want to say he was 40. But yeah, Jesus, oh my goodness. And some of them were probably treating bastards too. That's why they were only every so often, a few weeks they'd come around, because they probably had a wife too, and they were fucking around. So, you know what I'm saying? Not stupid enough to leave their wives yet, I guess. But anyway, I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, it was crazy. But it was a good video, and he did, like I said, he put up some good points. But yeah, and she was really, and then they were just like wanting to show that she was her crying because she missed her husband. Well, she never did say she missed him. She just said it was so hard, and she was trying to find a replacement for her husband, and she couldn't find one. That's what she was saying. So apparently she didn't want to go back to her husband. She just wanted someone to fill that spot. And like I said, that's our problem. We think we need someone to fill it. They can't fill it. None of them can fill it. We can't fill them. They can't fill us. You know what I mean? We gotta learn to love ourselves. And like you said, you gotta learn to love yourself. You gotta learn like being with yourself and blah 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 blah. And be able to be by yourself sometimes, because maybe the other person has shit they want to do that they don't want you around for. I don't know. Like I said, that balance is so fucking hard. You know? I don't know. It is. It's so fucking hard. It's so crazy. But anyway, you know, I mean, if I post this video, you won't see it for a few months anyway, because whatever. Because I mean, I'm way the fuck behind on videos anyway. I'm like a month behind, I think. It takes me like a month to make these videos. But I'm almost to Aiden. He hasn't called yet, thank God, so I was able to finish what I was going to say, basically. But yeah, I think I'm going to make myself a fucking list. A list. So I don't forget. Because that's the problem. We just